Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We got another pumpkin beer here. This is another one that Philip sent to me from Louisiana. This is New Belgium's Pumpkick. I'm actually surprised that I did not see this in the store. I have not seen this. I usually get most of the New Belgium beers here. Either it came and went before I've seen it, or in between the times I was in and out of the store. So I don't know if it actually showed up here. I did not see it. So this is Pumpkick is an ale brewed with pumpkin juice, cranberry juice, and spices. So I don't know if I'm really going to like this in a whole lot. I'm not a big cranberry juice fan, so. This is a fall seasonal, of course, and they're out of Fort Collins, Colorado. It has a date here on the side, December 15th, 2013, so we're well within that. This is a 6% ABV beer, guys. The commercial description is, what's that bite of tartness doing in a pumpkin beer, adding the unexpected kick of cranberry juice to brighten up this traditionally spiced seasonal ale. Pumpkick is brewed with plenty of pumpkin juice, cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice, but it's the cranberries and a touch of lemongrass that sends your taste buds sailing. So, very interesting combination as far as I am concerned. And like I told you, the ABV on this is 6%. Availability, of course, is in the fall. Food pairing, it says general or dessert, and the meat is poultry. This would go well with any probably Thanksgiving dinner. I've not had this beer before. It's one of the few New Belgiums I have not had. So we're going to see how this one stacks up, guys. The glassware is a pint, the becker, the nonic, or the tumbler. I've got the pint glass again for this one, just like I did yesterday. And it's not recommended for extended cellarings. It's a 6%er, and it's got a date on it when they want you to have it by. So that's a win-win for them, and it's a win-win for us. So let's get the cap off of this one and see if Greg's gonna like the cranberry juice added to the pumpkin juice. They're not actually using pumpkin, but they're using pumpkin juice. So don't know what that's gonna bring. It's not red like cranberry, so it might have a slight tint to it. Just a slight tint of that redness. Mostly orangey. I mean, if I was looking at it, I really could not tell that it's got any cranberry juice. It just has a slight, very slight reddish tint to it. It's also slight, but it's more clearer than the beer that we had yesterday. A lot of bubble streaming up. It looks fairly carbonated. Most of the New Belgium beers are fairly well made. The head brewer there evidently knows what he's doing. So looks good in the glass. Didn't pour a monster head, and it's dissipating pretty quickly. So let's get a nose on this one. I am getting the pumpkin juice, and there is the allspice and the ginger and the nutmeg in the nose. I'm not getting any cranberries. I don't think they use a lot of cranberry juice, or it would be a darker red than what it is. I would personally, just my opinion, I would personally prefer them to use pumpkin instead of pumpkin juice. How do you get pumpkin juice? You squeeze a pumpkin like an orange? Yeah. It is what it is. That's what I'm getting on the nose. Not getting a lot of pumpkin. It's more of the nutmeg, ginger, and allspice, which is a slight hint of the pumpkin. And I'm getting a hint of the lemongrass too. So let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again, Philip. Cheers. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I thought yesterday's beer is better than this one. And I usually like most of the stuff these guys do. I keep Ranger in the fridge just about all the time. That's fairly bland. Everything is, I am getting a hint of the cranberries now on the back end. It's got a tartness to it on the back. It's okay. It is definitely not blowing my hair back on my socks off on this one. There are a lot better pumpkin beers out there than this. I hate to do it to you, New Belgium, but this is not impressing me at all. Not working too well for me. I'm going to let the other half taste it and see what she thinks of it. And we'll come back and we'll do the final comments and the final chug on this one. I'm not super impressed with this so far. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little bit left here and the other half drank most of it. I'm not impressed with this at all. She says she had seen this bottle on the other side of town. I have not seen it in my travels of getting beer. So bottom line on this, I'm glad she did not buy a 6-pack of this because I am not impressed with this. Final chug. That combination is just not working for me. And like I said at the beginning of the review, I am not a big cranberry juice fan. It just, that combination is just not working for me. The only thing that's saving this beer from a C is the date on the bottle. I'm going to give it to B- because there's probably some cranberry juice fans up there that may like this. It's got a slight tartness to the back end of it. But to me, the flavors are not melding together on this one. I don't think it's very balanced to me. Just not working for me. Just my opinion, guys, but it's just not working for me. I would not purchase this beer again. But Philip, I'm glad you sent it to me. I'm glad I got to try it. And I only have one to try, and I ain't got to drink 5 more of these since I didn't care for it that much. But thanks again for sending it. Very intriguing taste, but it's not working for me. So let's see what the other guys think. Let's go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 77, which is in their okay range. And it's on the bottom end, I think, of their okay range. So we'll go over to Rate Beer, and Rate Beer says, 61 overall and 73 in the style. Not impressive numbers for a company this big on one of their beers. I'm kind of disappointed that they would even produce this beer. But, like I said, there may be some cranberry juice fans out there that think this stuff is awesome. So, different strokes is what I got to say about this. But Philip, thanks again. Don't be deterred that I didn't like this particular one. I thought the one we did yesterday was rather tasty for a 4%er. And this is a 6%er, so I think they could have done better than this. I'm kind of disappointed with New Belgium on this one. And like I said a minute ago, I would not seek this out and buy it again, or buy it I'm glad I got to try it. Now I know not to buy it. So, Philip, thanks for sending it to me. Guys, if you've had this beer and you think it's the best thing you ever had, give me some comments back on this one. It did not impress me at all. And like I said, it's lucky I don't give it to 4, which is a C, which is fairly average. It wasn't working for me. So give me some comments back on this one, guys. As always, hit the like button, rate, comment, subscribe, and join me tomorrow. We're going to take that walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge. Hope you can join me then. See everybody then.